What do you do, Steve? Nice. I'll probably go see it like Friday afternoon or something. I haven't decided yet. Hell, honestly, I might not actually go see it. Yeah, I might, you know, watch it on my Fire Stick and then go see it some other time. I'm pretty sure it's already on there. Oh, you've already checked? Okay, so, well, there's that.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on...
Okay, what the hell are you talking about?
Larry, we welcome you to the heart of the Hoosier State in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana, at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What? They don't have backup cars anymore?
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman. Second down following the run. They run again with Jackson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Corey Brown, and it brings up 4th down. On is Pat McAfee to punt it away for Indianapolis.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one.
Hey, she's a 4-time women's champion. She had a good, what, 8-year run in WWE before she called it a career.
This is taken at about the 14. Nice job.
I mean, honestly, I'd have went Molly Holly, but, you know.
And that will come the offense as they take over. Now a first carry for
possible.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Now he'll look to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Braxton.
Well, he was hurt, but he wasn't hurt long.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 on the game there, and it's good enough for a Houston first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink. If you give him any
because Villa's a retard, MJD's a butt-fucking quitter.
Usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a
Hulkamania could run wild, brother.
To be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Miller.
Hold up. That doesn't even make sense.
Yardage back at the 43-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Billy actively trying to schedule games. Nah, this doesn't add up. This doesn't add up at all.
How about that pursuit?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Fuller brings it in over the middle. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
That's right, baby. Keep pressing.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Will Hill, the strong safety there to get him down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Texans have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
that's right. Keep pressing. Keep pressing.
All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Shazam!
Off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of get it.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read.
Whitney Merciless with the interception, pick 6.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
Look, he tried to throw the ball. He tried to throw the ball as J.J. Watt was hitting him. And, you know, it just kind of fluttered out there. Whitney Merciless grabbed it and slow walked into the end zone.
Suck up for the extra point.
Just a standard Tampa 2.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot.
Shazam!
As this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
I heard that it hasn't been officially established that he's missing it yet.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Hell, I heard he'd already been cleared for WrestleMania.
The defensive side of the ball held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people.
At Mania, I thought they were doing that at Fastlane.
Linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
And this one caught by Max Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his
I think I just did it. I got the strip sack fumble recovery.
So
yes, give me that trophy. Thanks.
So many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up.
Kick a field goal while iced, and then that MUT trophy complete a set. Yeah.
Play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that. I need that too.
Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, I don't play MUT, really, so there's that.
And the Texans will extend their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to him until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back.
I still find it astonishing that I've never had to kick a field goal iced.
Their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
I don't even remember the original box.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Oh, yeah, spooky. That's right.
On the ground, this is Jackson. Muscles him off. And he is going to lose yardage here. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together.
Yeah, I'm at 21-0, and the second quarter just started.
Every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how your guy's going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Texans take possession.
Are you going through and looking at trophies?
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. They want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they'll come down with the football.
This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end.
No, just the fact that you said he's 69.
6'4", 6'5".
Because Gronk tried to trick a chick into saying 69 yesterday.
Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
Like, what's your favorite speed limit? I'd assume it's around 70.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Lamar Miller.
Lamar Miller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the
That's
season.
his 5th 20-plus yard rushing touchdown on the year.
Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was one
Wouldn't be mad at the Niners for taking him.
No score whatsoever. That's where they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
He's expected to opt out of his deal.
Little soul searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their
But
defense
even
a
then,
little
you
bit.
know,
They've had to
it's a
be
player
on
option, so he doesn't necessarily have to.
What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll run it with Jackson.
What the?
Oh, you
Say what? Why are you always stashing this thing away because you can't have no treats in it? Jerk. Okay. Now where was I? I was. What did you throw a pick?
Teach that. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet,
Yeah, I'm up
and allowed the rest of the
28-0
guys to
now.
get there to finish him
Halfway
off.
through the second quarter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Oh, damn. I think that's the first down I've allowed in this game.
Screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Oh, shit.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Woo! Saved the touchdown. Damn. Look, he had just now he had 9 rushes for 10 yards. And then because of some weird blocking glitch, now he has 10 for 62.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all
freaking garbage.
To the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen.
Oh, got me on the screen again. Ah, I got cheesed by the CPU.
A great effort
2 slip screens in 3 plays. You pieces of shit.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass.
Well, that was 28-7.
It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession.
How are they fighting each other?
First-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
Sega.
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag
Yeah,
route,
your boy John Cena is an official ambassador now.
Hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Houston.
That's 3 passing touchdowns.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Extra point try now for Suckup.
Yeah, I've been in first place from day 1.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Hey, Lancer went to the Super Bowl last year.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few
thankfully I
yards
haven't
into the
started
end
my
zone. And
epic
no
collapse
run back here. This will
like
be
I
a
tend to do.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans defense, we watch them get set to go. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a little bit.
And make sure that they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit
Up the
again,
middle.
and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
What the hell?
And over the middle, it's Williams.
Wow. I had an invisible player on the field just now.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
First time we'll see that glitch.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jadeveon Clowney able to get him for a loss of about 3. They'll look to throw here. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To
Mr.
no one
Meek
here.
Man.
He throws it away. And now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle here to Brown.
Queso.
They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
So much about this.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Pat McAfee now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having
Oh, hell yeah!
They'll toss it to Miller.
Yeah, World War II ran its course a long time ago.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And quickly, they get to the line.
World War II at this point was basically a Dynasty Warriors game.
That's incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver.
And how many times can you explain the same goddamn
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Complete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. This is Jackson. Oh, good hurdle.
And it's halftime, so I get the ball back.
Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now
hashtag facts.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
You don't really abuse a wide receiver, per se. You abuse a wide receiver and a tight end.
But it will be a loss on the play. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it.
I'd spread the ball out.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right.
All of my wide receivers get touches.
Get upfield, ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked
Shit.
about oftentimes?
Oh, Fuller caught it. Wow.
You can
I don't know
sense
how
it,
he
and
caught it.
somehow he got
And
to
dude
it
was
and
right
able to
there.
recover it for his squad. They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So 1 yard to go here on third down.
Who?
They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it here. This is Prosh, the fullback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken
Romo?
down
Oh, yeah.
at the 36.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on third and short know it's going to be a quick
Yeah,
read.
Eric Berry's
And
been
really,
very
the
vocal.
quarterback's
He is
just gonna
not
turn
playing
around
under the
and hand it
franchise
off.
tag again.
So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Deep drop. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called.
Yeah,
You don't have a guy
he
who can
pretty
throw
much
the
beat
ball
them
and put some
by
mustard
himself
on it.
with
Because
one
if you
hand
go
tied behind his
lollipop it
back.
in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And the pitch goes to Miller. And he's got room. Lamar Miller. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Texans add on. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the touchdown. In 2016,
Honestly, I wouldn't. I'd say they're about the same. You got one really good team, a decent team, and 2 teams that are in the basement.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board.
Billy, in the last 5 years, 2 of those teams have gone to the Super Bowl.
And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
In that case, you want to go 10 years, 3 of them have been in the NFC West.
In the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener.
The Cardinals.
Whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That throw
2009.
It's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I think we played the North this year.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd and 5.
All I do is win no matter what.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
More than likely.
They'll look to throw again.
They have to decide between him and Eric Berry, and it's looking like they're going to go with Eric Berry.
And it moves the chains as well.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot,
So does San Francisco.
Golf, it's 10-10, the best in the whole wide world.
Because he has such great skills. You want
But
to
Tanner's watching my stream.
all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They have pieces. They're a decent young team. It's not like they're god-awful all the way around. Yeah, that's more management than it is fucking, gameplay. Because, honestly, the Browns were probably blown out, what, once, twice this year? Hey, there's a bunch of those games they should have won.
He's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Hell yeah, took the weekend off from Madden and feeling funky fresh now.
Did you just say funky fresh, Tanner?
Which side do you block him to? How do you get him out of the middle? Well, some teams will double team. Some teams have a good center that can move a guy. But if you can control him, that takes
Apparently
away
Tanner's
whatever the
feeling
rest of
funky
the
fresh
force
after
guys
his
are trying to
weekend
do
break
to you,
from
because
Madden.
once they get to the play, you usually overwhelm them with your own
I'll let you
blockers,
guys do
and
with
that
that when
creates
you
some
will.
space.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, what a catch! Wow, who's that? Max Williams? That's Max Williams.
His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Colts are in for 6. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though.
Hell yeah, I did.
He's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah,
Fucking
because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now, because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers, but those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
And a nice return.
Damn,
Sets him
almost
up pretty
broke that.
good here at the 30-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set
Go,
to take
Texans,
over
go.
here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman.
Playing
But you know, in order to keep the
3-on-5.
football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners,
Lamar Miller killing him. Stop it, Silky, you're killing him.
Maybe looking out for a pass coming up.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball, because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get.
Stop it, Silky.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him puts him down.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
Yeah, Billy hates scrambling quarterbacks.
He's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't
Oh, damn, Fuller almost caught that ball anyway.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he has got it from 55
That needed
yards
all
away.
of the leg there. Who's that suck up?
So a good kick there, and they wrap
All
up
the
drive
leg.
by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something.
Kyle.
And there, they get 3.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
God, I can only score 5 more points in this game.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time.
And I'm not actually trying to score. It's just happening.
Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punching in the end zone again. They know it's not easy.
It's 45 to 14.
For them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time.
I mean, granted, it is almost the fourth quarter at this point.
Down now and get the ball back for our own offense. Is it more pressure? Is it more zone?
I did just now. He kicked a 55-yarder, and he needed all of the leg to do it. And we're playing in the dome, so, there's no wind to help me.
Now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
All right, fourth quarter.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Probably has low awareness.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, shit.
He's got a man. It's
I
Williams.
fell for that one. I let Max Williams score there.
Max Williams, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. That's fielded in the end zone.
Why did they forget the wild card?
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
If anything, I want to say the 2 wild card teams are right around us.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Who's doing good?
Trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is,
I think I'm going to turn on shoot clock at this point.
1 or 2 more runs to get the first down. That's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense. Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Sitting by the fire. Like you be told you
the play clock's running down. Now a handoff to Miller. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. That's awfully fun to watch.
That's the difference between you and I, Billy. I make my quarterbacks better.
And it looks like we've got a down set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw here. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
That's right, boo me. I bathe in your loathing.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now it's Miller running right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That dream has died.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Debo.
They'll run it again with Miller.
Oh, yeah.
And for one of the few times here today, this
Spring
run's
training.
not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play clock winding down. They'll drop to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Texans football.
I still say Mel Kiper's out of his goddamn mind.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he gets it down to the 32. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
You're a bust.
We'll put this one right through, and that'll push the lead from 24 up to
Leonard
27.
Fournette, or Leonard Fournette,
So
good
it's
lord.
3 more
Deshaun
points, and
Watson
that
is a
widens things
saint.
out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range,
A
grab the
saint,
tree
you
whenever
slut.
you can.
Suckup now, set to kick it off, following the made field goal.
Yep.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. They may have not played their best ball, but their offense helped out. They're going to get the win. That's the bottom line.
And people will criticize. Coaches will be all over them for different things that they didn't do during the game. But no one ever turns in a victory and says, okay, we're not going to keep it. They take it, build on it, and try and get better from there on out.
Well, occasionally you have to tip your cap to the opposition, right?
Sometimes they just make plays. You know, sometimes they do really well, and you just couldn't stop it. But if you got the win, you're not
really
that concerned about it.
Let's go! Green! Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick,
Kevin Johnson.
And they have the football and will take
Stealing
over
it.
at the 24-yard line.
Because all he do is
This
win,
defensive
no
pressure's been
matter
constant
what.
all
What?
game long. The pass rush,
Got
the
money
coverage,
on that money,
they've all been
could
excellent,
never
and now
give
they'll
it
tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And every time you step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they sit there. Who? No.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of
I know,
points that
like,
they
his
did.
birthday is,
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
I believe his birthday was this past weekend, yeah. And they stay there. Believe it or not, only 68. Yeah. Oh, he's 2 years younger than Vince McMahon. Alright. We came away with the big W.